Hey everybody, AJ here for another episode of Straight from the Tap. I'm coming to you from my basement bar for another rousing episode of New Beer Monday. What I got here, 2018 Founders KBS. Take a look at that baby. It was bottled back in February, so it's exactly 2 months old now. I bought a 4-pack, drank one already just to try it out. I'm going to drink one with you guys here, and then I got 2 aging underneath my bar. I'm going to drink those in about maybe like 4 to 6 months or so, depending on how impatient I am. So, this is a Imperial Stout. It's brewed with chocolate and coffee, and then it's aged in oak bourbon barrels. And if you read the label, it says cave aged. So I don't know if that adds any extra taste or not. So, the first time I had it, it was great, and it ages very well. Obviously, letting it sit for 2 months isn't aging very long. So, let's give this puppy a try. Got my trusty bottle opener here. Gonna pop this baby open. Give it a nice little pour. We're not gonna pour out the whole thing because I'm gonna try the other half when it warms up a little bit. So, right out of the bottle, a lot of chocolate, a lot of coffee, and a hint of bourbon. So, look at that. Jet black body, nice brown head. It's great. So, still chocolate coffee. Let's give it a taste. So, that's what I really like about, that's what I really like about bourbon barrel aged stouts, is that when it's cold, right out of the bottle, you get a lot of the undertones of the coffee and the chocolate, the vanilla, all that stuff mixed in, maybe even a little bit of licorice, depending on what your palate feels. But then you get just a slight hint of the bourbon. So everyone likes bourbon stouts a little bit different. You either like them with little hints of bourbon when they first come out of the bottle, or when it's warmed up to a little bit closer to room temperature, when it feels like you get that nice warming sensation, like you just mixed a shot in there. But this is great. I love both types. So this is very easy drinking. This is very dangerous because it's 12.8%, and it definitely does not drink like a 12.8% beer. So be careful, share, and you know what? I'm going to be back. Excuse me, I need to take another sip. Man, that's good. I'm going to be back when this baby warms up a little bit more, and we're going to expand on the flavor palette of the beer when it warms up a little bit more, okay? So, don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right, everybody. It's been about 15 minutes since I left you guys last, and now we're going to find out how much of a difference does it make to let your bourbon barrel aged beer sit to room temperature for at least 15-20 minutes. We're going to see how much of a difference it makes. So let's pour this baby out. Obviously the color doesn't change, but great, still a great head, beautiful beer. Now the nose is still about the same, still get about the coffee and the chocolate, and still just a little hint of bourbon, so the nose didn't really change. So let's give it a taste. All right. Okay. Really big difference. So now the coffee and the chocolate are about the same, but now the bourbon and the oak kind of take like an effervescent, warming sensation and the taste. It's really nice, especially if you like bourbon-forward beers with your barrel-aged stuff. This is very good, a little bit closer to room temperature, excuse me. Now this definitely tastes a little bit more like a 12.8 beer. And it's great. Guys, if you can get it, get your hands on it. It can be a little pricey at times. I got this 4-pack for about 26 bucks. So if you can find it, I got it at my local grocery store. Go ahead and get it. Founders KBS 2018. It's delicious. In a couple of months, I can't wait to try the others. So, happy drinking, my friends. Be safe and cheers. I'll see you next time.